We are at the Talladega Superspeedway in Talladega, Alabama for the 6th race of Season 2 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series. The 72 of Jonathan Rains will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the 99 of Luke Rainey. Rest your starting lineup. Jay Jefferson, who won this race in Season 1, will be looking to win back-to-back Talladega races. He will be starting in the 18th spot. So, Talladega. Will this be a game changer? 6th race in the season. In Season 1, this race was the 4th race. Just another comparison just to show that we are doing something different in this series. 19 laps around Talladega. We are using the 2013 version of this track, which I think we don't have that many wrecks in. We didn't have that many wrecks in Season 1, I believe. We got to change it up a little bit. 2.66 mile. 110% once again for the I rating. Well, not the I rating, AI rating. Jeez. So a packed crowd, a full field once again here at Talladega. No LCQs needed. It should be a fun, exciting race, hopefully. So without any further ado, here's the command for the 6th time this season here at Talladega.
Drivers, start your engines!
I had to turn my AC on because it's hot here in Georgia. Hey, especially in Atlanta. Drivers are rolling off the grid. Well, like no one's having any problems yet. Eli Bright will be trying his 2nd straight Super Speedway win. He won earlier in the season at Daytona. He'll be trying to sweep here at Talladega. Of course, Tuttle won the last race at Texas World, so Tuttle has a rare chance of winning back-to-back races here in the ARCA Series, which no one has, once again, ever done in series history, which is kind of amazing. Raleigh 2 will be starting in the last row with Holden. 2 drivers struggling this season, trying to get that first win of the season. It's been a fun season so far. We had a good finish at Daytona. We had a last lap pass at Atlanta. We had a wreck fest at Charlotte. We had a wreck fest at Gateway. We had a photo finish at Texas World. So how will Talladega handle these ARCA drivers? Of course, for those of you who aren't signed up for this series, we also got the ARCA Truck Series running side by side with us. We've run 2 events so far. Well, depending on when you're watching this, 2 events. We ran Toledo and Mesa Marlin. Those races were somewhat lackluster. If you haven't watched the races yet, I won't spoil who wins the race, but the race quality was lackluster, so I mean, what are you going to expect? We're doing short tracks on that one. Oh, we got a car that's going slow. I believe that's the Zero of our Legacy. Yes, it is a start and park team. Hopefully, he's not starting parking right now. That would hurt him more in the points. Pace car is in, pulling belt tight. We are racing 19 laps here at the 2.66 mile Super Speedway. And there's the green. Jonathan Rains and the 72 car lead him to the line. And to turn 1 and to turn 2, Brian Fox now in 2nd place, the number 9 car at Atlanta. He'll be looking for a 2nd win of the season, which no one has ever done yet. So we've had a different winner each and every race. Brian Fox goes down low right in front of the 62 of Tim Randolph. Randolph wants to make 3 wide, heading off into turn number 3. And turn number 4. You see him racing 3 wide. Randolph goes hawk. Here comes 4 car. Jeff Bright wants to lead that first lap. And Jeff Bright does, in fact, lead that first lap. One down, 18 to go. Here comes Josh Barker. Always a threat on the speedways. Josh takes the lead. You got cars trailing. That's the 92. Aiden Shepard blown up. And the 0 is back out on track, so Our Legacy is not a stop part. We got a 2 car that is slow as well, Alexander Rowe. So, and these cars have been separated, the 5, the 75, the 30, the 69, the 66, the 35, and the 3. So some cars have been split because of that car blown up. Hoping or caution so that they can catch back up. Josh Barker leads him across the line, and Barker will lead a lap here at Talladega. 17 to go. Here comes Kaka Silverpaw. Kaka Silverpaw trying to get her first win here in the ARCA series. Of course, Kaka Whiteline is confined to the ARCA Truck series. There you see the pack split up back there. 3 wide, 4 wide between some drivers. Silverpaw blocks the 44 of Ben Croach. I'm very surprised Ben was the only driver to sign up for this series, as well as the truck series. The Croach family normally puts, 4 or 5 of their members in one series, but I guess they decided only one this time. Kaka Silverpaw will lead a lap in the 88 Ford. As we will be catching lap traffic pretty soon, because Our Legacy's on their turn right now, so we will catch lap traffic as the front 4 are separated. Single file. And there's a 2 car coming back out on the pits. Alexander Rowe apparently had a flat tire. That's why he pitted. You see the 5, Eli Bright trailing. He's got a long way to go if he wants to have any chance of winning. And here's the pack right here. Ben Coaches are here, but here comes the 20 car of Camsey. And trying to go for his first win of the season. Up. Ben Croach tried to block. And it'll be the 44 leading that lap. Ben Croach will get a point. Or 5, depending on what ARCA gives to their drivers for leading the lap. So far, the racing has been pretty tame. We haven't had any wrecks like I figured we would have. Cam goes up the block. Here comes the 13 of Richard Torres in a low lane. Being pushed by the 55, Joe Jefferson. So Joe is trying to make the Jefferson family win back-to-back Talladega races. He blocks the low lane over Keith Stevens. Richard Torres tries the block. Nope, not enough. And looks like Joe Jefferson with a run. Joe will lead a lap. And Eli Bright still trailing. Eli Bright has lost complete the draft. He has lost everything, so Eli will not win back-to-back super speedway races. As the 55, Joe Jefferson continues to hold the race lead. Joe has won earlier in the season. He won at Charlotte, that wreckfest of a race. He's trying to double down. Blocks a low lane. And Joe will lead yet another lap. That 7 car, Chuttle, being pushed by the 11 car, has now moved up to 4th. Chuttle trying to become the first driver to win back-to-back races. Oh, Marcus Sanchi pulls out. So does these 17 car. No, yeah, that's 17, right? Yeah, Greg Lee. Greg Lee in the white car instead of the black car. Not that it really matters, it just depends on what track, and then he switches colors. Just depends on the sponsorship. Greg Lee tried to get it. Yep, he does under Marcus Sanchi. As Joe Jefferson leads yet another lap. Here comes the 8 car of Nick Kennedy to second place. And we are killing traffic. He's right there, so Nick Kennedy run. It's been a while since Nick Kennedy has won a race in the ARCA series. He won at Pocono twice, as well as Charlotte in season 1. So Kennedy is in a bit of a dry spell right now. As Kennedy blocks a 16. And Nick Kennedy will lead a lap. Next time by, it'll be 10 laps to go. And there's Al Legacy, still trailing. Up out of the lead. Here comes the 16 of Jason Larker, I want to say. And here comes the 90 of Josh again. Being pushed by 75 frames. Oh, that T is good. Josh Parker maintains his race lead, but here comes Jonathan Rains. Up here on the low lane comes the 76 car of Jay Barker, making it 3 wide. Jay had that lap. 3 wide for the lead. They are approaching lap traffic, so where are you going to have to go? High, low, or in the middle? Make move. That's Max Anderson. And the Richard Petty 43 that looks like Richard Petty, but it's not. It's just painted like it. I think his name is David Levine, is his name. And the tri-oval. 9 laps to go here at Talladega. Battle for second. Here comes the 62, Tim Randolph again. Randolph had a good run here in his Phoenix Air sponsor Chevrolet. There's Al Legacy. Made a pit stop as we was going to green. Here comes Tim Randolph making a move. Where do you go? High, low, or in the middle? They're going to split them. Whoa! Oh, no contact! Oh! Wow, they saved it. And the scene will become the new race leader, Greg Lee. Wow, that could have been bad. We could have lost the entire field right there. Sebastian Torres made his way up in the 42 car as we go with the spectator cam. Look at these cars. They cannot keep racing like this for long. Someone's going to make a mistake. It's just, there's no way. 17, Lee. Once again, in the race lead, trying to go around Al Legacy and lap him. Al is just riding along. Greg Lee blocks Sebastian Torres barely. And Greg Lee will lead yet another lap. As the lap, well, not the lap, yeah, the lap car of the Zero is in front. Our Legacy is on the tail end of the lead lap, actually. I want to say, right? Yeah. Oh, here comes the T to lap Our Legacy, being pushed by the 28 of Matthew Johnson. Into turns 3 and 4. 7 laps to go this time by. Matthew Johnson dives down low, trying to get a run. And Matthew Johnson will lead a lap. Richard Torres right behind him. So is Zachary Fitzwater, so is Tony Newman. And Shuttle. And Brian Fox. And Jonathan King. Where's all the next lap traffic? And turn 4. And we're on the backstretch. We might catch... Oh, we got a car that's slow. That's a 97 Connor Thunder. Not good for that driver. It'll help Eli Bright up a spot at least. If you're an Eli Bright fan. Still 3x3. No 4 wide. Yeah, for second. And unsponsored 82 Ford. Fitzwater trying to get that first ARCA win. He will take second place over Richard Torres. Zachary Fitzwater being pushed by Tuttle, all-time race winner. Tuttle goes low. Tuttle trying to make history. Win back-to-back races up. Here comes Brian Fox in the 9 car. Our Atlanta winner. Wonderful last lap pass. Trying to score his second win of the season. Remember, Brian Fox is the former and defending champion of this series. Brian Fox goes to the middle. Goes to block the low lane. 9-0. Steve Larker as Matthew Johnson leads another lap. There's the 52. Jefferson of this race 1 year ago. Oh, we got a wreck. ARCA brakes. Oh, God. Whoa. Shit. This might end the race, but we do have an option of green, white, checkered. So here we go. Racing to see if this will end the race or not. Jay Jefferson making his move for the race win. Potentially. Marcus Sanchi makes a move. It'll be a drag race. Looks like it'll be Marcus Sanchi. Lead him to the caution flag. And I believe that did end the race. 17, yeah, that ended the race. What's going to happen now is if your car finishes the race in this regulation, you will participate in the green-white shirt if you go to one. Eric Edison destroyed once again. 35 destroyed. 75, 4, 44, 16, 66, 3. Oh, whoa, we got another wreck. What the heck? What in the world? What the heck just happened? Let me guess, ARCA brakes, right? Well, the 22 is our race leader. We'll take a look at the first caution. Well, most likely the only caution of this race. So what happened? Well, these cars are going 3 and 4 wide. Contact between these two cars, the 68 and the 16. And the 44 and the 16 hit the outside wall, Ben Croach and Jason Larker. So that triggers the caution lights, as you can see over there. Naturally, on a big track, these cars will go down the track. But unfortunately, these drivers try to avoid. Ross Tube is the first driver. And going 160, bam, hard impact. And then the 44, then the 3, then the 66, then the 75, then the 69, then the 35. And we got cars flipping for the second race in a row. Oh my God, look at Ben Croach. Jesus. Wow. So that was the cause of the caution, a big wreck, but we had a even bigger one further on up ahead. Let's see, who was involved? 17, I believe. So let's stress out that the caution was already. Why they're doing this, I have no idea. But there's contact between the 15 of Simon Fox and Shuttle. Why isn't there a... No. Okay, there's contact between 15 and 7, and then there's contact between the 77 and them back there. And these cars are going to go back down. Look at Jonathan Rains. Or, excuse me, Jay Barker. Jeez. And this is after the caution is already out. They're winning. Sebastian Torres got involved. Keka Silverpaul, Shuttle, 68, 20, 94, 0, 99, 68, 17. The big one has struck under caution. Well, we're going to have to find out if that ended the race or not. I'm pretty sure it did. So, unfortunately for all of us, that did in fact end the race. However, we do have an option of a green, white, checkered. So what's going to happen is drivers 1 through 27 will participate in the green, white, checkered. So will Al Lagasse, because he is the first driver 1 lap down. Al Lagasse will be receiving the lucky dog like they do in actual ARCA and racing. So Al Lagasse will also participate in the Talladega green, white, checkered. So from 29th, Connor Thunder on down is where you will finish if you see your name. You will not participate in the green, white, checkered. So, yeah, we will have 28 drivers battling 2 laps to determine who will win here at Talladega. And without any further ado, we will take you to the green, white, checkered right now. It is time to settle who will win here at Talladega. 2 laps determine, of course, who will win. Drivers who finished on the lead lap, as well as the driver who is 1 lap down, will compete in the green, white, checkered. If a caution comes out between now and the white flag, this race will be official. So we have 1 attempt at a green, white, checkered. Marcus Sanchi was the race leader at the end of regulation, so he will be leading us to the green, of course. Then Jay Jefferson starts second, and Jack Lagasse, Jonathan Rains, Keith Stevens, Matthew Johnson, Kevin McHugh, Shuttle, and so forth. So 1 attempt at a green, white, checkered. Pace car pulls in. Pull them belts tight because we are racing 2 laps here at Talladega to determine our winner. And there's a green flag. Jay Jefferson gets a run on the high side. That's questionable. Can't really do that. But he's giving up the lead. Marcus Hinchy leads him off into turn 1 and 2. Remember, if a caution comes out, this is it. Down the back stretch. Car is fanning out. 32, Keith Stevens trying to go around the 72, excuse me. Marcus Sanchi blocking the low lane as Jay Jefferson is stuck on the high side. Out of turn number 4. 72 Reigns. Waiting. This race is official. White flag, 1 lap to go. Who will win here at Talladega? 2 miles to go for our winner. Marcus Hinchy blocks. Into turn 2. For the final time, Keith Stevens with a run down the back, heading toward the back stretch, excuse me. Last chance. If you're going to do anything, you got to go now. 3 wide back there behind him. Keith Stevens trying to do anything he can to catch Marcus Sanchi. Sanchi leads him off into turn 3 and 4 for the final time. Out of turn number 4. Keith Stevens with a run. He's going to make the move. Yes, he is. But Marcus Sanchi blocks. And on the final turn, Marcus Sanchi wins here at Talladega. Oops. No, close enough. Whatever. The green white checker didn't matter because Marcus Sanchi won in overtime. Here are the race results. Marcus Sanchi scores his first ever ARCA Series win. 2nd, Keith Stevens. 3rd, Cam Nixie. 4th, Brian Fox. 5th, Zachary Fitzwater. 6th, Kevin McHugh. 7th, Richard Torres. 8th, Matthew Johnson. 9th, Luke Rainey. And 10th, Jonathan Rains. As you see the rest of the race results, 1 through 28. Then 29th on down is where they finished before. So that's your race results. We will take you to victory lane for the first time in the ARCA Series with Marcus Sanchi. Here are the point standings after the 6th race of the season at Talladega. Matthew Johnson is our brand new points leader. He has a 70-point lead over Sebastian Torres. 3rd is Jeff Bright, 80 points back. 4th, Marcus Angie, who won Talladega, 90 points back. And 5th, Josh Barker, 140 points behind. 6th is Greg Lee. 7th, Shuttle. 8th, Kevin McHugh. 9th, Nick Kennedy, and 10th, Zachary Fitzwater. 11th, Hector Silverpaul. 12th, Keith Stevens. 13th, Connor Thunder. 14th, Al Lagasse. 15th, Kyle Metz. 16th, Tony Newman. 17th, Eli Bright. 18th, Alexander Rowe. 19th, Jonathan King. And 20th, Brian Fox. 21st, Tim Randolph. 22nd, Carter Friesian. 23rd, Richard Torres. 24th, Jason Larker. 25th, Roland, whatever his name is. 26th, Jesse Turner. 27th, Aiden Shepard. 28th, Max Anderson. 29th, Evan Rudd. And 30th, Derek Edison. 31st, Cole Nixie. 32nd, Jay Jefferson. 33rd, Joe Jefferson. 34th, Steve Larker. 35th, Jonathan Rains. 36th, Cam Nixie. 37th, Simon Fox. 38th, Luke Rainey. 39th, Jay Barker. And 40th, Riley Swelley. 41st, Ben Croach. And 42nd in points is still Jack Lagasse. So that is your point standings after the 6th race of the season. We will see you at the 7th race of the season. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.